aquí, pero es difícil vivir así en Nueva York. Nueva York. Es que yo quiero estar aquí, pero es difícil vivir así en Nueva York. Nueva York.
No, la renta y los biles sacan uno de quicio. Los chamaquitos andan en la calle sin juicio, fumando hierba pura. Los viejos dicen que la juventud se ha dañado es por la juca.
How are you doing, everybody? It's me, Mr. Oh my God, Mr. What happened, Mr. Take It Easy, Mr. May Father, but you call me Daddy. I'm here with the hip hop aguacates. I'm here.
What? Suave.
What happened? The advocate.
The advocate.
That's what I said. The aguacates. We're here. We're gonna do the podcast with me, Mr. Oh my God, Mr. Eddie Scoville, Mr. My Father, but you call me Daddy. I'm excited to be here and I'm ready to see what we're gonna talk about.
Fellas, I think it's gonna be a funny night.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those.
Without a doubt.
Yo, thank you for coming through, brother. Thank you for opening the door.
Mr. Nueva, yo, man, listen. Thank you for coming through. We've been checking your stuff out for years.
Oh my God, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And
The man on fire, right?
and like my man Della says, all roads lead to Corona.
Word.
You a
the
Corona
beer-
native?
Like the beer, I like Corona fría. No la de caliente.
Una fría.
No va a haber problema. Una cerveza fría y caliente hay problema. Yeah, Corona Queens, born and raised.
Nueva
Born
York.
and raised.
That's what's up.
Elmer's Hospital.
Look at that.
Yeah, 7th floor. Room 706.
Hey, Diablo, you remember the
And
room?
my doctor's name, Mrs. Kim. Yeah.
You kept in touch.
Yeah, Elmer's Hospital.
You kept in touch.
When you leave
Corona, what age you left Corona? Como a los 18, por ahí. 18, 19, 20. All right.
That's where you became a man.
Sí, más o menos. Más o menos. Sí, yo me fui de Corona. Flushing High School. I went to Flushing High School.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I had 61 and then PS 143.
I was down.
that was my
school right there.
Yeah.
So you
7 train.
so you went to junior high school and then elementary? Wow.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
I graduated back. Rebeldes.
But 61 was a wild place. It was a wild school, man.
Ahí, bro, yo me acuerdo cuando lo traen para la casa a correazo limpio. You wouldn't know where it was coming from. O si no, like, ellos guardaban los cartones de leche from lunch,
Yeah.
and they would beam it
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And it,
A podrido.
oh, what the, we used to play handball.
Yeah, 61 was wild. And Left Frag was right there. So
And I'm assuming, like, during school, he was like the class clown and saying jokes.
Unintentionally, because, yeah, I was the funny kid. But it was natural. Like, I wasn't trying. Like, it was just my role. Like, that was the path for me.
I got you.
Yeah, y eso me ayudó a pasar el curso, because teachers fuck with me, you know? Because I wasn't annoying. I was just funny, like, and I knew how to be funny, want to be funny. Like,
you had good timing.
yeah, I had good timing in class. Like, I wasn't obnoxious, like, sometimes, but, you know, like, I would say clever shit, and the teacher would be like, you know?
Yo, so this is the burning question that I had. A lot of people had. We told a lot of people you would come in over here, and they wanted to know what was your first skit ever.
First skit ever. So the first skit I ever did was out of boredom, right? I was bored in my crib and I wanted to show my family, like my cousins, my friends, like I got an idea where I was sitting in my home by myself. Y había que trapear el piso. I had to mop. So when I got the mop and everything, I'm like, damn, yo, I'm living by myself. Like, my mom used to do this. And then I started remembering, like, yo, if it would have been my mom's, like, I wouldn't be able to walk on the floor and shit. Like, you had to wait until it dries. So then I wanted to, like, recreate that, because that was a memory. Like,
That, yeah, and every
we
Dominican.
would get beat, like, you know, for walking on the wet floor. So I have 9 brothers and sisters. I grew up with them. I grew up with 3 other cousins. And my house was always full. It was like 20 people in my house at all time. So I wanted to share that memory with them. So I didn't know how to, like, share it other than a video. So I put my camera up and I did a skit. Me puse un vestido, me puse una peluca. And I did the whole skit, me mopping. And when moms used to come out, like, yo, like, don't step on the floor. If you're shitting on yourself, wait. If you outside, you gotta wait. Whatever you doing, you gotta wait.
Súbase a la
And
cama.
then, since it was so many of us, I wasn't gonna text 25 plus people, family and friends, this video. So at the time, I had like 400 followers on my Instagram, and they was all friends and family. So I'm like, I'm just gonna post it, so they'll see it there. And then after that, I started getting feedback from other people, like, "Yo, this is funny." Like, you know, when I dropping more videos and shit. So that
You still
was,
have it up?
yeah, it's still up.
It's still up?
It's still up there.
Then the pressure, right? You're like, shit, now to come over more.
No, I didn't know. Yo no le puse mente a eso. What the fuck you talking about? Because at the time, I didn't know what I didn't know that was a skit. Like I didn't understand that. Like doing skits, I didn't know what viral meant. Like I didn't know none of that. The first time I went viral, I thought my phone broke. I took that shit to T-Mobile. I turned it on, turned it off. Yeah, because all the the shit froze. I'm like, yeah. I took it in. I'm like, yo, this shit is frozen. Like, y'all need to warranty my shit. So yeah, that was my first video.
Okay. And then after that, what was the second one? Because my question is,
200 videos.
damn, that's a long time. So my question is, when do you decide, like, yo, let me throw an accent. Let me do that Dominican accent.
So after that video, I started. So the reason I got to start doing skits was after that video. That was when That's Dominican was out. Team Dominican, World Latin Star, Dominican Problems, like all these huge Latin pages, they was popping.
That's what Tommy was at.
Yeah, Tommy wasn't That's Dominican. I didn't know Tommy. You know, like I was a fan, but I didn't know him like I know him now. Like that's my brother now. But back then, I was like, he's my idol. Like, you know, and I would never think that I would work with him, that I would share a stage with him. That was my idol. Every time I got home from school, I would go on YouTube to see what new episode I had dropped from That's Dominican, because they were one of the first Latinos to put up content, long form content on YouTube.
We all were checking for that.
Yeah, that you could identify. It was them. AJTV was another one that was putting up relatable content. Like, oh shit, like these niggas on TV. So that's how I know Tom. I was a fan. I'm still a fan. He like my idol. Like, yo, he's doing it. So that I did that first video, and then like somewhere along the line, I started doing other little videos. And then like I wanted exposure, so I would tag all of them. I would tag all the pages. I would tag Tommy, and then all the viral pages. So then I moved to the Bronx, and I saw Tommy was gonna do a stand-up comedy show in Yonkers Comedy Club. That shit is like 15 minutes from my house. I'm like, yo, I'm making my own money now. I could pull up. I got a whip. So I'm gonna go check him out. I'm a fan. I'm gonna go check him out. So I showed up to that comedy show, and there's a lobby before you go into the club. There's a lobby where people hang out. It was like 10, 15 minutes before the show. And I see him, and he sees me, and he gives me that look. He's like, this nigga, like, he knows me.
You see me.
Right, like, he seen me before. I'm like, I was with my girl. I'm like, yo, babe, he knows who I am. I was hyped. I'm like, he knows who I am.
Like the nigga at the deli, right?
Yeah. Yo, he knows who I am. He's seen me before. So whatever, I go up to him. I'm like, yo, can I get a picture? I'm a huge fan. He goes to me. He's like, yo, you that kid tagging me in all those whack ass videos.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn. Oh,
I'm not even. Fuck this.
I'm done.
I don't even want to
So
say.
like I said on me, your heroes.
Que se quede por los cuartos de los tickets. Like, yo. He a hater. He a hater, babe. He a hater. We don't gotta be here. But nah, mentira. We went in. We saw the show. He killed it. After the show, he called me over. He's like, yo, you're doing the same shit everybody else is doing. Because at that time, it was like the videos black people be like, Dominican people be like, white people be like, those type of videos. So I was doing those type of videos. And then he's like, yo, if you really want to take this serious, find something that's going to set you apart. Like, find your own personality.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Every Thursday, me and the crew gets together in LMP Studios, and we do videos all day long. Thursdays. Pull up. I heard that. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm in there, baby.
Opportunity. Opportunity.
I got drafted. I'm like, what? Bro, you know what I mean? I felt out of work the next day. Oh, yo, don't expect me today, tomorrow. I'll talk to you after next week, Thursday. Let's see how it goes. So now I pulled up to the studio. They were all there. Tommy, Brenda, Mrs. Big B, Carlito Way. Hey, I just want to chill. The Espinal, all of them. They was all there. Ivan Manito was there. And I pulled up, and, you know, they was doing their skits. I was watching them work. You know, so I was seeing what I used to see on my phone. I'm seeing it real live, like how they come up with skits, how they like everything. So I was going every weekend, every Thursday I was there. And then like they started putting me in skits, right? And then I got comfortable. I started pitching ideas. And they were like kind of like rubber, like maybe not today. Like put that in your pocket, maybe next time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta branch
Some
out.
brother shit.
Yeah, like they was like, you know, I'm the new kid on the block. They're not gonna. So so I'm like, I gotta branch out. Like I gotta do my own shit. So then I stopped going that consistently. I'm like, yo, that ain't like, I'm here. Like I love being here because I love being in the environment. I love being in the creative space. Pero no me están haciendo caso. I felt like, when is it gonna be my chance to shine? But whatever. So I started like just doing my own shit. And then one time I'm in BJ's with my girl, and I don't know where this came from. I gave my girl the phone. I'm like, yo, look, you just gonna ask me this. You're gonna ask me if we sell chips here. That's all you're gonna ask me. And then she's like, you want me to ask you in Spanish or English? I'm like, lo que te salga. Just ask me that. You know, BJ's, they have the wall-to-wall chips, all types of chips you could ever think of. So she turns on the camera, and she's like, excuse me, you work here? Like, I didn't tell her this, like, that just came, excuse me, you work here? I'm like, tú no me ves con el uniforme puesto? You don't see me with the uniform? What kind of question is that? Yeah, I work here. How can I help you? And then she's like, oh no, I'm wondering if y'all sell chips here. So I look at her, I look at the chips, I look at her, I look at the chip. I'm like, you have shit on your eyes? You don't see we have all types of chips here? Lies, Doritos, we have frito lies. So that came out there, the accent.
Out of nowhere.
Not even planned.
It wasn't even planned. Like it was just
freestyle.
It just came out.
Some of the best shit always happens.
I was gonna redo that and just do it either straight Spanish or straight English. Because the accent just came out. Like if I speak English long enough, the accent is gonna come out. Because I was raised speaking Spanish. So the accent just came out. I'm like, fuck it. Yo no vago. Fuck it. Lo voy a subir así. I put it up. Right there. Right then and there, I put it up. I put a caption. I put a tag. Bro, when I got home, the shit had like 15,000 views. Yo nunca en mi vida había visto eso. I was up 300 followers. The shit had like 400 comments on it. I had never seen that on my page.
Overwhelming.
Like,
Overwhelming.
Yo, Papi, she calls me Papi in the video. Like, yo, Papi, you working? She was the one that me dio certificate Papi. I'm like, that makes sense because everywhere you go, every bodega you go to, you don't know the name. You call him Papi. Hey, yo, Papi. So I'm like, listen, Papi. Papi. So then they just, every day that week, I would do a Papi video. Every day that week, I did a Papi video, and every video was bigger than the last. At the end of that week, I had gained like 50,000 followers.
Wow, damn.
But that goes to show, like, that time you put in, going to the studio with these guys, watching them work, watching how they develop shit.
Yeah.
And you know, it even though they weren't taking ideas, but you put in that time. Like, it's to say that shit don't just...
They definitely showed me, like, how to set it up. Yeah, how to set it up. Like, yo, you need a setup, you need a punchline, you need a little bit in the middle, and then you need to end it with a punchline.
Yo.
Like, they definitely showed me that in the video, because at the time, Instagram only had like 30-second videos, so you had to deliver your message
Yeah,
quick.
man.
I remember
That used to
that.
suck, right?
It was like 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds.
I got in when it was like 30 doing videos.
I mean, the big show was, before Instagram even became really popular, it was Vine.
But it was like
those-
5
those
seconds.
Vines were like...
7 seconds. Yeah.
And people were going viral off of that shit too.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's it. Like what the fuck?
It would be stupid as a video.
But it hit. You know, it hit those little 10 seconds, you know, like you got to grab the best of it and make it work for us.
Salud.
La gente me tratan bien.
I don't know. I can't.
For the Vines.
First class.
So the Vines, that's where Instagram came in. They were like, nah, we can't have them outdo us. And then they started doing the video. They extended their time.
Instagram was pictures only first. Yeah. We gonna give you a little 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 15 seconds,
Yeah.
30 seconds. Now, pues subí una película.
Una película. Like YouTube and shit. That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, the whole thing with Vine, there was a wave of comedians. Everybody thought they were comedians. It was 7 seconds. But doing that and doing stand-up, it's two different monsters.
Yeah, it's two different worlds.
How you got into that?
So that's fast forward.
That's to what I had.
Yeah, that's fast forward. So I got into stand up by accident too. So I used to hang out with this dude, right? He's an OG in stand up comedy. Like he was an OG in DR. He came here. He started killing it out here. He had his own thing going on. I'm not gonna give you his name because he's a hater. Fuck that.
Nah, he's a hater.
Yeah, fuck that.
Middle fingers.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
So I was cool with him, right? Like we would do videos and shit. I would go to all his stand-up comedy shows. I would show love. I would never ever think that I would be on the other side of the mic. I'm a fan of comedy, so that's my favorite genre ever. Like I'm a fan of it.
Ain't nothing like a good stand-up.
Yeah, like I'm a fan of it. So like I will go downtown, and you know the people you usually shoo away, like yo, we got a comedy show. You know, they come in, and then they walk you down the basement. I will go to downtown and look for them.
Oh yeah, sometimes they're the fucking act.
Yeah.
They're funny.
They are that.
Yeah, they're like, yo, hold my poster. I gotta go on stage. What?
Yeah.
They call them barkers. Like they get stage time for going out and getting people in seats. That's how they get their stage time. So
Okay.
they're called barkers. So yeah, like I will go downtown because like it was dope. Like going and looking at different people's material, different people's experiences and shit through comedy. So I linked up with this guy. We hanging out for man long, whatever. I go. He's putting on shows. He's producing shows. I would always show up, show love. In the middle of that, my social media starts popping off. Like my skits start popping off crazy. I'm getting recognized everywhere we go. Like that's popping off. So I went to one of his shows as I always do to show love, and then out of nowhere he's on stage, and he goes on the mic and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, come into the stage, Mr. Nueva." Bro, I'm in the middle of eating a chicken wing. I'm like, he ain't talking about me, not this Mr. Nueva. So at that time I was popping, so everybody knew who I was. So then everybody there is like, oh shit, Nueva York's here. Nueva York.
Shit.
Pressure, I had to go up.
I had to.
So he's like, yo, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know him from social media. Let's see if he's really funny. Let's see if he can make y'all laugh live. There's no edits here. There's no cuts. There's nothing. Even if it's not funny, he's my boy. Laugh at him anyways. Make him feel good. I'm like, I see where your mindset's at. That's some like,
Ain't this shit.
Saying you off a failure, right?
yeah, he was preying on my downfall.
Yeah.
Bro, I go up there, start talking shit. I'm killing. 45 minutes later, my first time on
This nigga turned into a special.
What the Netflix special, bro?
Everybody was mad at me there. All the comics behind. Because it's time.
shit.
It's time.
Yeah, they have the slots.
Nobody's coming up here. Oh, I'm just talking shit. Like shit about my mom's, my upbringing, being Dominican, being broke, all this. Killing. I killed one of him that day. But after that, my distance, because I see your intentions, the way. Like now it's like SMB, yeah. If you would have been a real one and you wanted me to succeed in stand-up comedy, you should have been like,
Give you a heads up.
you already have this attention. Why don't you try to like put it here now? And I'll show you, because he's a stand-up comedy. It's like, I'll show you how to write jokes. I'll show you. And that would have been the right thing to do, but nah, he tried to put me up. And then when I was up there, bro, it's the best feeling in the world. And then I got hooked. I'm like, fuck this Instagram shit. This is where it's at. Because it's instant gratification. Like, if it's funny, people are going to laugh right there. And you could play with people's emotions. Like you control people. Like, you make them laugh. I don't laugh now. I want you to feel a little sad for me. I psych, laugh. Now bring it down.
You got them involved?
Yeah, I do interactive. Not everybody does interactive comedy. I do interactive comedy. Like, I do a lot of crowd work. Like, I talk to people. I fuck with people. No.
That's live, and that's live. Like that's unplanned.
Yeah, it's
that's not planned right there.
You turn into a ventriloquist. You just
bro. Like, I fuck like. I have material in. Like I have hours of material in, but lately I haven't been using it because I just go in there and I start talking to people, and they give me the material, and then I go off of that, and that brings me to the next shit. And then I have my material to fall back on just in case, I bring out.
In case the crowd's dead.
Yeah, and then if they're not giving me anything, then I go back to my jokes, and then that'll bring me back to them because then they identify with something I said. Somebody will get excited, they'll say something, and then bullseye, I got you.
Well, I feel like that. Sorry to cut you off. I feel like that's kind of like battle rap, because we had DNA over here. He's a big battle rapper, and he was like that. That normally people, they'll start off freestyling, but they got bars written already, but they'll freestyle, and then if they get in punchlines, they'll keep going, but they'll bring their shit in too. So it kind of sounds like the same thing.
There's a lot of freestyling involved in stand-up comedy. Like, that's your lane. Like, there's nothing wrong with having your material. You get up, do your 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and get off. but I like to have fun, right? Like it'll be boring if I go up there and I sing the same song every single time I go up there. It'll get boring for me.
Yeah.
Even though the crowd is new, but I know like, so I won't deliver the jokes the same. Like you will, like
It becomes a job.
yeah, like
You don't want that shit to become a job.
yeah, like here, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of telling the jokes, so I'm not gonna deliver it the same with the same. So I give it a break. I fuck with the crowd. Boom, boom, boom. A month later, 2 months later, I'll bring my joke back, and I feel like it's a new joke. Like I deliver it the way it was meant to be delivered.
Yeah. So and you spoke about battle rapping, and it correlates kind of with comedy. You know, we got the comedy jam, they intertwine hip hop with comedy. So one thing in hip hop is unspoken rules, like yo, buying lyrics or buying flows, like is a no. In comedy, I know that shit happens too. People buy jokes and shit. How do you feel about that? Have you had somebody steal a joke?
There's definitely people that take jokes and they remix it and make it their own. It is what it is. I guess it's part of the craft. Personally, like me and the people I hang around with, we don't, no tenemos la necesidad de robar chistes. A nosotros no robamos chistes. Like we've gone to comedy shows, right? Let's say you're my boy and I go to your show today, right? And then I go to your show tomorrow, you're telling his jokes. Like and I'm sitting there like, we were both at his show yesterday.
Yeah.
And then you go on stage and you start telling his, like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
That has happened.
That takes a ball
That has
right
happened.
there.
That has happened. I've witnessed that.
And how do you react to that? Do you?
But it's not my problem.
Yeah.
No.
It's not your joke.
It's not my conscience. It's not my.
That's
Or
a
my
pet
lady.
peeve. That's a pet peeve.
One day they'll figure it out or they'll find out.
Yeah.
And that has happened in the industry. Like it's coming out a lot now that the jokes you love is not the person that said it and who made it popular. That joke was told by somebody prior.
Right.
And there's receipts. The worst thing is that they show your receipt. Like that's not your joke, sir.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening a lot.
It happened to
Mana?
Carlos Mencia.
Mencia.
Yeah, Martin Joe Rogan called him out.
Yeah, he was
stealing
getting
jokes
called
from
out.
Yeah. Nah, because I think people think when they make it, like, yo, this little nigga's never gonna get the time of day. So if I steal his joke, then nobody gonna believe him. Like, I made it. These are my jokes now.
That's fucked up.
So when here comes a nigga behind you, it gets to it surfaces.
Yeah.
Like, wait, whoa! I posted this joke in 2011. Like, what are you talking about?
That's fucking wild.
So
You gotta make sure you have them
That's
receipts.
delicate. And that's definitely something like it's not my MO. Like, and it's not gonna be my MO. I have too much to talk about to steal joke.
One thing, fellas, this guy's been talking about. He's mentioned like some people who influenced him in the past to get into the game. We're mentioning some big guys right now. I think it's time.
It's time, man.
Yo, it's time for Nueva Yo's top 5.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
One is Bernie Mac. Number 2 is Cat Williams. Number 3 is Balbuena. Luisito Martin. Number 4, they all gotta be up there. A-list.
It's your personal favorite.
It could be your dad,
It could be a bodeguero.
I don't know my dad. Yeah, I apologize. Damn. That took a turn.
That took a turn. It got dark. That shit got dark real quick.
Yeah, my dad, he's a clown. Top 5. Somebody that has made me laugh.
Yo, I saw Balbuena on 103rd at Roosevelt when that shit came out. That's when the movie theater was there.
Plaza.
I remember going as a kid.
When one of my uncles got the visa to come over years ago, he brought in his maleta, and that's how I saw it.
Wow.
But in a little TV that had the built-in DVD player.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, he was never broke.
That was before tablets. That was before the tablets.
Una televisioncita chiquita.
I had that TV with the DVD.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that you fold up?
Zenith, I think.
Those shit?
Zenith, yeah, I had that shit.
That was
I
my
put it in my
man.
Honda Civic. I put that on the Honda Civic and I put Velcro on top. I flipped it up, bro.
You stepped
Generator
up.
on the back.
Tato, so you mentioned 3? You mentioned 3. We still got 2 more to go.
Top 5.
Bernie Mac, Cat, Bug Warner.
It's hard, bro. It's hard to make me laugh. It's hard to make me laugh.
So,
And then influencer Radel Ortiz is top 1 for me. As far as like Instagram comedy. And then the OG King Batch. Yeah, it's my guy.
you know what's crazy? I've said it before. Like, I feel like the sketches that you guys do on social media, it's like y'all bringing back the Mad TV, the Living Color. Even though we still got Saturday Night Live, that shit ain't, sometimes it's like hit or miss.
Just had a miss with it.
But it's like Mad TV back in the day. Like, that shit was always fucking funny. Like, it was always like classic shit.
Chappelle Show, right?
Yeah, like, that's what's ill about the shit that you guys do.
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. Oh, Key and Peele.
My accent.
And one of them does movies.
Pele. K Pele.
Yeah, money shit. There's a lot of influences.
Yeah, they have it.
Let me see it, like Benny Hurt laugh, like.
Then you even get a few skits with other too.
Yeah, no, it's my brother. That's my brother, man. Like, we came up around the same time. Like, I remember when he first put out his first video that it came up on my feed. I hit him up on the DM. I'm like, yo, send me a number. And very humbly he did. I called him. I'm like, yo, keep going. Like, this is different. Like, esto no existe en internet. Like, if you keep going with this shit with your moms, bro, like, you're gonna take over the world. Like, you got it.
That's classic.
Yo, his first hosting, I was there, like, showing love. I'm like, yo, I'm a fan. Like you putting on for us, bro. Like, you doing it. I was doing my videos, but I saw that, and I'm like, se va a quedar con todo.
The funny shit, what sticks with him and what really like is relatable as far as like, especially with Dominicans born in New York, is like the struggle of saying words in Spanish and you just say it with the fucking Spanish.
Yeah, everything.
And that's what makes it so relatable.
Bro, he has so many elements that you could pick and choose what you identify with. His fucked up Spanish, his mom beating him up, his creative scenarios, like he'll bring anything to life that you probably forgot, like that's in the back of your memories, and he'll put it in a video, and you be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, no, he brings back a lot of memories, a lot of fucking memories.
The one that he's in the shower, he's talking like, "Yo, I should have fucking slapped that nigga." And you think like, "Damn, that's crazy."
Yeah, all that. Like, the first video that I'm talking about that I saw came up on feed was he got a haircut, right? Y él se puso a inventar y se hizo una raya aquí. He comes home, his mom is like, pues tú eres un tigre ahora. Pues tú eres un tigre ahora. She grabbed a Sharpie and she filled it in.
Wow.
Bro, I'm like, wow. Like, I've never seen that before, like, on the internet. Like,
I can relate to that.
And then the way he shoots, too, like, his angles, his sister behind the camera, like, yo, they're fucking the Haste team.
What's her name? Elizabeth or something like that? Yeah, and it was funny. We bumped into him at a video shoot, and he started spitting some bars for us too. So he's spitting Spanish.
Tú lo conoces más que yo, entonces.
Some Spanish bars. I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah, and we've been like, supporting each other ever since. Like, that's my guy. Like, in the industry, that's my guy. He called me for advice. I call him for advice. We always, we always in touch. He's doing his first ever stand-up comedy show. He's getting into stand-up comedy now. Wow. The shit sold out 350 seats at 4 hours. 350 seats at 4 hours. Like, he got signed. Yeah. And, I'm lucky enough that, I got the call. He's like, yo, would you please be on the bill with me? Like, would you want? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Like,
that's dope, man. That's dope.
So he's doing big things, like, fucking opening for Bad Bunny, like Romeo Santos tour. Prince, like, these are all fucking accolades. Like, who wouldn't be proud? Like, that brand. Yeah, I'm proud for him to be representing us the way he does. He's gotten recognized by the city of New York, like by the mayor and shit. Like, bro, the
mayor now.
The Mayor Adams.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad.
Listen, man, he's the el certificado dice acknowledged by the city of New York. If it's somebody, I don't know.
Se me está pasado.
Sí, bueno. No, I'm cool. Listen, yo no voy a dar que me involucre. I'm cool with the city of New York. Hay que estar frío.
Sí, sí, sí.
Ya. Ahorita me pongo yo a hablar mierda. Hey, cuando lo vean y los padres me le dan 3 multas. Llévanos preso. No, I gotta be cool. Like, I have so many connections. Like, I can't. Hey, siga para adelante. Usted es duro.
But that's dope, though. Nah, you showing love. You gotta show love, and it's a mutual thing. And yo, you gotta respect that, man. And you know, you mentioned Romeo Santos. You be doing Romeo. You be fucking with people with
My
Romeo.
favorite. This is my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Romeo.
You seen him at Metro? I know you saw him at Metro when they were young.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
My City Stadium. My Shea Stadium.
By the junkyard.
No.
You never went to that club? You were probably too young.
No, yeah. You know, like, we probably the same age. Like, we grew up. Like, they got popping around the same time I was a kid. Like, 1990 por ahí. Like, when I first got obsessed with Aventura at Romeo Santos, I remember I was in my cousin's basement and Obsession had just came out.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no diddy. Obsession had just came out and it came out on the radio. We was playing Midnight Club.
Midnight Club.
Yeah, on plus
Dreamcast.
2 or something. Nah, it was like
Dreamcast.
Nigga said Dreamcast.
Yeah, nah, Dreamcast was ding 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 ding. The blue nigga.
Sonic.
Sonic. There's Sega Dreamcast, yeah. So when we was playing that, and out of nowhere I hear Son las 5. I'm like, who is that? What? Bro, I stopped the head control con todo, and then like, I was trying to find a replay button, but it was FM. It was a fucking replay. But luckily they played that shit all day long.
Oh man.
And that was the first time I heard them, and that's from then on I've been an obsessed fan of Aventura and Romeo Santos.
That's another funny. The sketch that you started doing was the translations of the bachata into English.
That's a little like different avenue than and you know, an extra segment.
Yeah.
I put you inventando porque yo soy fanático de la bachata. Like anybody will tell you, like we have 4-hour, 6-hour road trips, and if I'm driving, all we listening to is bachata. That like, you know, if I go to parties and me la quitan, yo me cojones y me voy. Yeah, it gotta be bachata 24/7.
Bachata típico.
Make sure if we go on a road trip, we taking my car.
No, I'm still on Ox, bro. I'm still on Ox. Bachata, Romeo Santos, Frank Reyes, like, you know,
that's the man right
Aventura, Princesa, yeah, like, he's my top one.
Yeah.
Because Aventura and Romeo Santos is different, but if we're going into the countdown, Frank Reyes, Raúl Rodríguez, Joe Casarante, Zacaria Ferreira, Anthony Santos, Luis Vargas, you know.
Yeah, Dominicans got some good music, bro. And there's something I wanted to get into now. It's perfect time. You know, we've been super hyped for you to come to the show. We've been watching all your social medias, your YouTubes, all your everything, bro.
Thank you.
I got a few pictures over here
Hey, yo.
of you doing crazy shit.
Hey, yo. No.
Harris, what you always say?
Yo, Mike, we caught you in some compromising positions.
I have no regrets.
And so right now we're gonna show you. And well, I'm gonna have it on the tablet here, and then I'm gonna edit it in so the people can see it. So first, so this segment is called Searching for Nueva York.
Talk about this, yo.
What's going on over here, bro?
Oh, ese es un video que yo hice con Radel. En ese video yo me mudé a la casa de él con su mamá. I'm his cousin from DR that he didn't know he had, and I came and I'm staying in their house and I'm invading his privacy. Like, yo no te dejando vivir.
Hilarious.
And he runs into me in the bathroom because I'm not letting him use the bathroom, and I'm sitting on the toilet taking a fat dump.
So just like for the viewers, how do you come up with a skit like that? You guys sit down and do it, or you just, let's just do whatever comes to mind?
Now so when I do skits by myself is off of vibes. Like I don't write my skits. Like I don't do scripts or anything for my skits. Like by myself. For example, like it has to be something that triggers like an idea. Like something that Ephraim does. What's your artist name?
Erupt.
Who?
Erupt.
But yeah,
Some tigre.
La familia de esta sabe que se llama Erupt. Okay, so Erupt. That's a skit. Erupt does something that triggers an idea. I'm like, yo, that's a skit, and then I develop from there. Le digo a Dios, prende la cámara, because it brings out organic reactions and conversations, and that's organic. But with Adel, like we're trying to do a little series of me living in his house. So we'll just come up with scenarios. Like, yo, I just moved into your house and I'm in your room.
I saw that one.
Yeah, and
Right in his bed.
and his sister turns on the camera and we just freestyle back and forth. Like we come up with a premise. Yo, this is the idea. Or yo, you got home from work and I ate all your food.
All right.
That's the premise, right? So the video will start. I'm eating his food, and then he comes in, and then we just start going back and forth. Like there's no real script to it.
Boys, yo, anybody who hasn't checked that out, you gotta check it out. Yo, bro, this picture right here is complete mayhem. That shit is funny, man.
Everything was chaotic. There was a bird in the bathtub. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, I didn't catch that. A live bird in the bathtub.
All right, so that was the first one. The next one, and there's a lot of gems here that I never knew. This one especially too. I definitely want to talk about. You talking about segments and stuff. This looks like you had a segment, like a whole show going with this.
Yeah. So
Talk about this.
yo me puse a inventar, right? Like I want to do something different. Like I wanted to get my YouTube popping. So I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do for YouTube? Because I don't want to just do skits for YouTube. I want to do long form shit. So I didn't have nothing to do that day, and I told my boy, I'm like, yo, he's a videographer. I'm like, yo, let's go into Washington Heights and just fuck with people and start asking them questions. So we was looking for a microphone. He had the camera, didn't have a microphone. I had that es una maraca que yo tengo en la mano. It's a maraca. I had that shit in my trunk. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna add to the content. Saca mi maraca. Some people caught onto it. They would look at it like, what the and but other people would talk into it. Like they were talking to la maraca. Like it's a microphone, so that added to it. So that was the first to last episode I ever did of that.
Yo, one and done, right?
One and done. Demasiado trabajo. Shit, it took me 14 hours to edit. How long is that? 20 minutes of content.
So you know,
It's not for me.
there's some dude, Juan Cántalo, right?
He's out of Lawrence.
Oh, that nigga's hilarious.
Sing to me, bro.
bro. Sing a bit, man. Yo, but
I've never met him. I would love to meet
yo,
him.
that nigga is hilarious.
Juan Cantor, soy fanático tuyo.
Yeah.
Nunca he tenido el placer de hablar contigo, conocerte ni nada. Pero
Yo,
si
ese
tal
tigre es loco.
posición, vamos a juntarnos y vamos a hacer una vaina bacana.
Sí, va a traer los abeques también.
Yo,
aguacate.
he does some like prank calls too.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He does prank. He kills people.
That shit is fucking. Yo, I be crying.
Like regular prank calls, like there's a limit. Like, nah, he waits for them to get in their car and drive to the hospital. And like, let me cheat that. What?
Yeah, he's bugged out.
Nah, he did one way. He called the lady. He's like, nah, te estoy llamando del hospital. Hicimos un error. Y yo no quiero que me boten de aquí. No acaba de parir, ¿no verdad?
Some of the say, yo, it's OD.
He told the lady, the baby you took home is not your baby. Yo, esa gente se quería morir. Yo, the lady called her husband from work. He got out of work, came to the house. Mom was dying on the phone, the gram, everybody. Nah. And then he's like, yo, we're going to give you $10,000. Que no solo 10,000, no te apuro. Yo, these people were hectic on the other line. He's chilling. Like, no,
Yo, he pushes the
he's
envelope.
like, yo, don't you care about my job? Like, let's figure this out. Or like, I don't want to lose my job. Like, fuck your job. Like, you just gave me the wrong baby.
Yo. Oh, man, he's wild. It's funny because he interviewed people live and he'll say the wild shit and they'll correct him and he'll just keep going with what the fuck he was talking about.
He's like, sí.
Like he pushes the arm.
Sí, ¿cuántos años usted tiene vendiendo droga?
He's nice. Estamos en vivo.
Estamos en vivo para Telemundo.
Yo,
Like, no, que tengo 30 años viviendo aquí. Estamos en vivo.
Yeah.
Ahí lo asegura, Iván, que él ha estado aquí 30 años vendiendo cuero.
Nah, I would love to see something where y'all took together. Show me up.
Let's make
It's coming. All right, next one, guys. This one is fire. Talk about this, bro. You look fire too, bro.
Oof. That belly on 1,000.
Oh man, got a
Nah.
blazer.
Yeah. Shit.
Talk about this.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened from the beginning of that day. So this was supposed to be a black button up, but I put on the black button up and one of the buttons popped. So I'm like, that's a dub. So esa camisa, yo la tenía la ropa sucia, and I took it out. I'm like, this is gonna work. I'm gonna play it off like a turtleneck. right? But then they had all this shit on the neck. I'm like, it's gonna add a little pizzazz to it. But this is a play I did on Broadway with it's called Checklist the Play. It's called Checklist the Play. They reached out to me.
Blueprint.
Blueprint.
His short is like one of the producers.
She has some. Yeah, she worked with them at some capacity. Checklist the Play. The Borgos family were the ones that wrote it.
So how was it though? You had a good time?
It was good. Like they gave me a script. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not. So like, es una condición que yo tengo. I mean, like you'll give me the script and I'll get the idea of what needs to happen for the audience to understand what's going on. But I'm not worth for that because for me it has to be organic. Like it has to be. I have to portray an organic character. They can't.
My man sets his own rules, yo.
That's a condition I have.
There's a part of
there are some lines that I say that are in the script, but I make them my own. Like, you know,
with your little twist on it.
Yeah, I'll put my little twist, or I'll rewrite the whole shit. And
all right, cool. It's only right that we have Nueva here because my man is also an artist.
Cool.
He's spinning. He has his songs. He has his mambos. He has his music videos. He has his backup dancers. Yo, talk about this, bro. Talk about this one, man. But he don't party. I want to be there, bro.
Yeah. That shit was lit.
Look at how I'm with Black Rose. Shout out to Black Rose.
Shout out Black Rose. Shout out everybody in that pic. Rafizi. He's a fucking wrestler now. He's like The Rock.
I seen that. My man's really out there.
Right.
He's a wrestler. Like he's The Rock of the midget world.
Yeah, you put like
that's fire.
You really like rocking professionally.
He's out there. Like he's popping.
I think he got the belt right now.
He got.
That's what I saw. He got like a belt.
He got like 4 belts. He's doing barstool wrestling. Like is recognized wrestling now. Like cuando vino, but you're gonna see him in WWE like one of these days.
Wow.
Oh, like barstool. Yeah. Rough and Rowdy is called. No, a veces yo me aburro. Like I get bored and I need something to release my creative energy to. And music is one of those avenues. Pero yo no lo hago de que pa pegarme, de que pa sonar. Yo lo hago to have fun and to just have something tangible of my creativeness. Like you understand?
Very creative about it.
Yeah, so yo hice esa canción. It was right in the pandemic when they started to lift like certain rules, like no more masking. So I came up with the song. Vámonos pa fuera, like everybody's outside. Ya yo estoy cansado de la cuarentena. Vamos todos pa fuera. It was produced.
We were all fucking tired of that.
Yeah, so I made that mambo. This is actually my second mambo. I did another mambo. It was produced by Jaxiel, the one in the picture holding the guira. That's Jaxiel. Shout out Jaxiel. He has done a lot of work for a lot of Dominicans, like a lot of Dominican artists. Que se ha pegado y vaina. And the venue is 512 Quantum Sound. I'm giving all the shout outs because they deserve it. They always hold me down.
It was a great location.
Yeah,
and it was a big production.
It was
got
big.
lights. You got people. A shorty was spitting fire.
Yeah. Nah, I hired.
You used to go with the fire.
Yeah, I hired a whole pyrotechnic. It was because cuando a mí me gusta algo like no hold back. Like vamos a hacer que salga bien, and that's a project I'm proud of. Like. It was dope. It came out fucking fire.
It looked like a lot of fun to do. It looked like it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was.
Catchy.
It turned into a party. Like it was a party in there. Like when the camera's on or off, it was just a party. It was shot and directed by my boy Mike, HDR Mike, and VL13 Films. It was, it's all people that I get along with and I work with, and it's good vibes all around.
Circles.
Yeah, and these are all my friends.
It's your support group.
Yeah, it's all my friends. And when you do stuff with people you're comfortable with and people like, I'm sure you guys know, like your creativeness, like there's no holding back because you don't have to worry about what the next nigga's thinking about. Like the negativity. Everybody here is contributing like, yo, what if you do it this way? What if you do it that way? Oh, that's good, that's bad. Like you're free. You like
that's the type of people you want around you. People that are gonna give you input.
Yeah. Ivan, Tommy, everybody was there. They played cops.
And I had another still from that same video, which we're gonna talk about right now. And if y'all didn't know, Nueva yo plays the saxophone, yo.
También.
So we saw this footage, and we got a saxophone for you, so you can play it for the people.
Bring it out.
Real, bring out the saxophone. He's gonna play it.
But change the mouthpiece.
I'm joking, but do you play the saxophone?
A little bit. I learned a few chords, I guess, for this, because I wanted I wanted like when the saxophone comes in for it to be a solo, and for the video, not for the actual track that goes like on Spotify, but for the video, I wanted the solo saxophone to be live, to be me.
Give the people a little sample with your hookah.
I didn't want to see something in my mouth.
Hey, yo! No Diddy?
Pause. What the hell with my hookah?
Well, that's what's up.
But it didn't work out because the sound wasn't like we didn't have the microphones for it to sound good. Like we didn't have it, so we just kept the original like track.
Part of the mambo vibes.
But yeah,
Great
mambo is
time.
something
Gives
I
it the
enjoy.
mambo
I
vibes.
enjoy like singing. Like you know, I have other tracks. I have reggaeton, dembow, trap, bachata, de todo grabado. But mambo is something that I enjoy.
All right, this is if I had to be 100% honest, this is where the first time I saw you, and it was amazing, and a lot of other heavyweights, and guys, you know what it is. Talk about this.
I want to ask about that.
Talk about this, my man.
So this is a very special project because Ivan Manito, right? He's a fucking genius. He's a writer, director. He came up with this concept. This was his vision, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. So you know, he's always said like he's always a visionary. He's always been a visionary, and he's always looking for cracks in the system and like where can we fill that gap? And he's always said like there's no Latino sitcom that really sticks. There's no Latino sitcoms that you can identify with. There's no Latino sitcoms that have the quality and the production to make it out, like to make it big, to make it to TV. So he's like, yo, The Office is universal. Everybody knows The Office. Everybody fucks with The Office. We have that humor. We have that talent. Like, let's make it happen.
It kills me the intro music because you know it starts off with the original, then
It's a little merengue, right? We had Tommy over here. We asked him about it.
Yeah.
Big fans.
Yeah.
Too, bro.
Tommy was Tommy Millonario, por si no sabía. I don't know what he told you, but he's the one. His company was the one that funded the whole production. We didn't have a big production company behind us. It was all.
Oh, that was during quarantine. You guys shot that. Right?
during quarantine.
Yeah, I remember
you know.
he put his arm.
Yeah, it was during quarantine. Nobody wanted to get together. We believed them in the project. We would show up every Sunday, fucking 18-hour days, and we would just shoot. And we got a whole season. Ivan is in the middle of writing season 2.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And it's on. It was released on YouTube. It got picked up by Me Too, the platform owned by John Leguizamo. I think that contract is up, so it's for sale. So if you guys, anybody out there wants to buy this and put it on their platform, What the fuck did I say?
The strap on.
What's I told you, if I speak English enough. So yeah, this special was shot by Digital Bodega, Izzy. Shout out Izzy. And it's star-studded. Like it's everybody.
It's definitely entertaining.
And now, thank God, we know a lot of people from that show. Rachel La Loca, Nueva Manito, we like all of them.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of dope cameos.
You guys, so Ivan is still in the process of writing that season 2.
Yeah,
wasn't there another?
episode 3 or 4.
But wasn't there another spinoff? Like in a restaurant.
La Bodega or something, like Cocina.
Yeah. Then I thought that was you guys. Did you guys already shoot it? You weren't a part of it. I thought I saw you in like some of the.
There's wonderful episodes where I come in.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm
maybe
not-
why I saw you.
Yeah, I'm not a main cast member of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has another project. I don't know why that hasn't come out. You're gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, I would love.
But yeah, he has and that one is Radel's in that one. Radel's mom's in that. Like that one is a meat.
Yo, Tommy told us when he was here, I'm not supposed to say that you tried to kick it to Tahiri. Is that true?
Listen, man. If you saw that ass,
You try to climb it too.
if you see all this misogynistic shit, I don't subscribe. But if you would have seen what I saw, there's no way, like, por lo menos, like, coño, ¿cómo lo digo?
Nah, but that was ill.
Politically
Though.
correct.
I mean, but that was ill though. At least you know, like she got involved with it. Like you know, she looked like cool,
Yeah, she
down to
was
earth.
sport.
You know,
She was cool. I got cool with her like episode 8. You know, I'm like, I don't want them to talk to me. Like, you know, like I was that. You know, she didn't want to talk to me. Porque yo, then I'm like, oh, saludo, buenos días, comió. He said, no, desayuno. You need coffee? I'm going to the coffee shop. What's up? You need a coffee? You good? You cold? Bring the heater.
You planted the seed in there. Let that shit blossom.
Nah, but that was
But she's dope.
it's an ill project. Like the way all y'all came together, like believed in it and supported it and was there, like right for work. Like it was just another day of the job.
Another day of the job sin pago. No nos han pagado todavía.
Don't worry, man. That
Nos
payday will come.
traían comida y había que hacer promo para la comida para poder comer.
La cosa,
Yo no me lo comía.
la cosa se hace sin esperar pago. El pago viene en oportunidad.
Nada, porque tú ves a Tommy así y lo voy a decir, pero Tommy vende sueño así. Que, yo, he would.
Say it.
I got
I'm
a
gonna
funny
say it. I'm
story.
gonna say it and clip this.
I got a funny
Clip
story
this.
with Tommy,
Guys,
but I
I'm
won't
on
say it
that
on
one.
camera.
Tommy would start every meeting, like every shoot. Like, yo, guys, soon, where you work at? Soon, you work a 9 to 5, right? Soon, you drove here? Nah, you don't have a car, right? Soon, guys,
You'll be driving.
Soon, this is gonna change your lives. Soon, you're gonna be able to call your boss and tell him you ain't coming into work no more. We're gonna live off of this. We're gonna be. Who's your favorite celebrity? Leonardo DiCaprio. Tell your real estate agent you want your mansion to be next to Leonardo DiCaprio. Off of this, guys. Off of this.
He's a salesman. He's a
I'm
salesman.
like, yo, he will hype everybody. Like, what? Word? Yeah, I've been down to quit my job. You said, Tommy, you said we gonna be able to quit our jobs off of it? Yeah? All right. Action, rolling. I see you.
Don't doubt
como 4 años de eso.
it. But don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Hey,
I'm still
to war with that.
I'm
with
still
that
selling
speech.
propane.
some things take longer than others. You
I'm
never
still
know.
telling jokes, selling propane on the side.
This had to be one of my favorite searching for.
Yo!
And that's searching for Nueva York.
La nueva.
Like, y él lo dice, como y tú le crees.
Uh-huh.
Like, yo, yeah, I drove here in a 1992 Honda Civic with 4 different colors. I want me a little.
That's sort of like, you know, that's like the power move, like to motivate people, you know, to get them in the right frame of mind. And you know, this is going somewhere. But it's not to say, because that has all the potential in the world to really make it there.
It really does.
No,
Really
we in all seriousness, there's a group chat for that production, and everybody there every day. I'm not gonna lie, every day somebody, yo, what's up with the season 2? We're waiting. Whatever you say,
Ready to go.
ready to go. Just give us a time and date to shoot, and we're there. Like everybody's still on board. Everybody's still excited about it. So even if we're not gonna get the mansion next to Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, we still excited.
It's a step there. It's a step to that
project.
mansion.
We believe in the project, and we're sure the project is gonna is gonna make it far.
Imagine, I can picture that shit on Telemundo. You know,
Ahora son estúpidos.
10 p.m. 10
Son estúpidos. Atención, productores de esa vaina.
El que no sabe están durmiendo. porque
Atención.
Esa vaina.
They've gotten offers, like good money offers to pick this show up and to put money behind it. This is exclusive. I don't know, put a bomb here. Primicia. They like Tommy, Ivan, Brenda, who's the other co-owner of the project, and the production house, Digital Bodega. They've been in meetings with these big production companies with the big houses that produce shows, and they've offered them the bag with the caveat. Yeah, I didn't think I knew that word. Yes. With the caveat that it needs to be recasted, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yo, these people are not relatable, right? We need to bring in a little light-skinned lady. We need to bring in some white people. We need to.
They want to redo it.
Yeah, we need to make it a little bit.
That's
more,
how I did. That's a drive.
European.
we need to make it more marketable, right? What you mean? There's a Mexican dude in a wrestling mask, like
That shit, yo. To be honest, that was my favorite character.
bro, like that adds sazon.
That was my favorite character.
They want to make it more appealing, you know. visually wise and whatever. Yo, there was one point they offered him a big name actor. Like, yo, they pitched it to an actor. I forgot the name. It's a big actor. And the nigga said, yeah, like, I'm down with the new cast and everything. Tommy was still going to be an executive producer. Ivan was still going to be as the writer-director. They were going to have a whole writing team. They had this already planned. When they told Ivan, Tommy, and Brenda, yo, we're going to have to do a recast, they shut it down. They're like, no, this is not for us. Bro, yo
But
quería agarrar la cámara.
a whole recast of
A recast
of everybody.
I don't know how many cast members needed to be recasted, but they said some of the cast members needed to be recast.
Okay.
I don't know if all or some. Yo quería
That's
agarrar.
a tough decision.
Not everybody. Not like all. Nobody. No, I know because I'm in the immediate circle. Y me llegan los chismes. Like none of the other cast members know. They know now. They turned that shit down, bro. Because they're so loyal to the people that.
And that's the
helped bring
thing,
it
you know.
up.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Fuck
That's probably
that.
why.
Fuck
Because,
that. Fuck.
but that's probably. I mean, and that's
No.
why
Fuck that.
it's a loyalty thing.
They're
right?
loyal to the diablo.
Pero,
Think about
pero if the
Bro,
price
this
is right
This is my theory. This is my philosophy.
and the vision is
Well,
right,
this is my vision, right? For that. Had it been me, I'm like, Tato, when are we getting the new niggas? Get these old niggas out of here. It's true. They're not funny. Fuck these niggas. Give me the bag. I'm making it. Let's go to Hollywood. Now I'm in Hollywood. I got a little juice. I got a little power. I'm not going to forget about the people
exactly.
that died. I'm already in the
all
role.
right, all right. That's how you do it. That's how you move.
I'm already in, right? Yo, you know, we're gonna move on. You know, we got this happening, but unfortunately, y'all not gonna come this round. But down the line, trust that I'm gonna come back and pick y'all up when I have a little bit of juice in there and I have a little power to bring. That's what I would have done personally. But these niggas said no to the bag.
Nah, yeah. I mean, certain things.
That's tough.
You know, when you have that idea in mind, or your idea in mind is definitely the way you got to move with it, because that shit has the potential to be bigger.
Ahora ni ellos ni yo.
Yeah.
But if they would, this was like 2-3 years ago. They got offered, you know, multiple deals like this, multiple deals. If they would say yes 3 years ago, they would have already been up there,
Yeah, ahead of
you
the
know,
game already.
and we would have been right behind them. Because I'm sure they would have looked back like, yo, we got this commercial, or yo, we got this little shit. You want to be an extra, and yo, we got this other shit. Like, you know,
That's how you build a team. Sometimes you gotta, how do they say, you gotta leave some people to be behind to go ahead, to move ahead. But that don't mean you forget about those people you need to hurt, right? Like you know, you're moving ahead to build yourself up so you can bring those people back.
what would you do in the hip hop? ¿Cómo que se llama?
Aguacate.
The hip hop avocados. If you get a deal, right?
Hey, but if somebody wants to pick up this show and they say, "Oh, we don't want to erupt, we don't want that," not, but we like figures the host, we want to replace y'all too. Like, yo, we still gonna have ownership of the shit, right? We're still gonna be a part of the
They're gonna buy you out.
production. They
gonna buy you out.
And the price is right, you can buy me out.
Buy you out.
But
iHeartRadio comes in here right now. Un maletín, a little clipboard. We like what you guys have going on here, but I don't like the way Erupt is off to the side and his legs is crossed.
well, my legs never crossed.
We're gonna have to change Erupt, and we're gonna have to change him because I don't like the way his fitted is sitting on his eyebrows.
Slammed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep him. We like the beard. We like la presencia. We like the lumberjack look he has going on.
No, if it makes sense, why not? If
Yo,
it
there's no
makes
money
sense,
up front.
why
Let's say
not?
there's no money up front. Like, yo, forget about
No,
them.
give up the idea just like that. No, it has to be right. It has to be the right deal. It has
There's
to be
the
the
same
right.
line. We're not on yet.
See, what
Y'all gonna have to figure that out.
If
Later.
I was thinking more like, yo, this is my baby. You know, I wrote this, and I want the original people on it.
Oh, yeah, he wants to build with his.
Whoever started it,
Yeah, we're gonna take this flight together.
But sometimes
Whether we burn and crash,
those are the hard
At the end of the
decisions.
day,
it's business though, right?
it's business.
see, this is the tough.
We not his family. Like, you got to think about your kids, el futuro de tus hijos, de tu esposa, de tu
The
familia.
Jay-Z effect, right?
Vaina así.
Jay-Z effect, yes.
Güey, me estaba ofreciendo
I
un
didn't
millón de
even think
dólares.
about
Y le
it,
voy a decir
yeah.
que no por usted.
That's an example.
Yeah, you see that you bring up a great debate to that, bro. You know, it's
That's how I would like. Call me an asshole. But I would take the bag 100%, and I would tell y'all, like, yo, I'm taking this bag. They don't want you. I'm sorry. But I'll be back for y'all.
Es que
Might not be today, might not be
mira, es que me
tomorrow.
conoce, and know that I never forget
I'll be back.
nobody.
I'll be back. Yo,
My
yo no soy
dad's-
gran cosa. Yo no soy gran cosa. Yo no sé, like I'm not in Hollywood. I don't have the big deals. I don't have this. I don't have that. But the opportunities I'm getting now, I make sure I bring the people that have helped me build that path.
Of course, yeah.
Come up with me, right? Come up with me. Sometimes I get offers, and yeah, like, yo, damn, you working with those guys? We really don't feel like those guys will work here. We only want you. Bet, say less. When do you want me there? Now that I'm in there, I'm like, yo, guys, I got this bag for you. I was able to put a word, next week, y'all here with me. Shit like that.
That's how you do it.
You can't feel bad because, like, I say no now, and el hijo mío necesita pamper y leche.
No, but that's what holds a lot of people
La
back.
renta todavía tiene que pagarse.
That's what delays the process for a lot of
How many
people.
people thinking like you, though? And we seen this shit over and over and over. It never works out like that. Everybody thinking for...
So I'm not thinking about the scumbags that, forget about where they came from and who they came up with. I'm talking about the sense of sacrifice them niggas for now, but keep that you're gonna come back for them, as opposed to turning down the whole opportunity now and not knowing when that door is gonna open again.
Yep.
You gotta take I forgot who told me.
Timing.
Somebody told me, one of my
everything.
mentors. They're like, yo, because I started getting I was starting to turn down deals. Like I was getting so many deals, I started turning them down. Like I don't want to do. I started getting like bougie with the deals. Like, yo, what are they offering? Are they gonna have red M&Ms there? They're not gonna have red M&Ms.
One of those.
Yeah, they're not gonna have red. Tell them I don't want it.
You got bougie?
I started
Damn.
getting shit like like I was getting so many deals and I started turning them down. But they're gonna pay my flight. It's Spirit, nah. Tell them not. But they was giving me the bag. They was giving me the bag. Que con esos cuartos se resuelve.
You could upgrade that. You could
So
upgrade
somebody-
first class.
Somebody said, yo, you better pick up the phone while it's ringing, because when it stopped ringing, you know, wish is ringing.
Yo.
And that just stuck with me. Muchacho. And then,
I'm gonna tattoo that shit, yo.
bro, and then it was a sign, because a few weeks later, Rick Ross comes out and says, I don't turn down no bags. You know, like Rick Ross cobra $1,000,000, pero si nos ofrecen 200,000 en liver, no va a decir que no.
There's a lot of info, a lot of great convo.
For real, man. Nueva York, we want to thank you again for coming through, blowing smoke in my face, having a good time over here, saying some hilarious jokes, hilarious stories, man. You the fucking man.
Does that technically mean I'm inside here?
Hey, yo!
You breathing in the smoke?
You've been Russell Brand.
God damn it.
My
What,
dear.
what a way to end it.
We'll be having more of the shenanigans next week.
Peace.
Que yo quiero estar aquí, pero es difícil vivir así en Nueva York. Nueva York. Que yo quiero estar aquí, pero es difícil vivir así en Nueva York. Nueva York.
La renta y los biles sacan uno de quicio. Los chamaquitos andan en la calle sin juicio, fumando hierba pura. Los viejos dicen que la juventud se ha dañado, es por la juca. Anyway, dímelo mi rey. Los ratones andan en los trenes como chivos sin ley. Uno no sabe el día de mañana, so we pray. Pero como quiera, uno se la busca. Por su mismo los vecinos ni enfrentan ni azúcar. Aquí se paga doble impuesto si te me abusa. Por eso que todo el mundazo coge ayuda. Hasta los judíos cogen cupones, word is true, huh? Lo que uno trabaja ni da para el alimento. Por eso hay 50 gente en un apartamento. The stress show, aquí nadie anda lento. O te cogen de pendejo para la foto ya está feo.
Es que yo quiero estar aquí, pero es difícil vivir así en Nueva